Transit Center, where about 157 disadvantaged youths who were actually brought from different communities yesterday. Some of them gathered at the Samuel Kandu Sport Complex. Some were actually taken from the Kingray community, and yesterday you heard the news where community residents in Kingray came out and decided to move into ghettos in making sure that some of the folks who are actually addicted to drugs in the community vacated from the community. And yesterday it was a day-long activities, but then some of the folks actually ran to the SKD Sports Gymnasium, where they kept themselves and said, we have come at a particular juncture where we believe we want to stay away from the intake of drugs in Liberia. So you saw 2 MTA buses yesterday brought them in, and some actually arrived today. So yeah, if you look in the back, you see some of the folks who are here, and this is the center. But here at this point, this is the main entrance to this facility, and you see they themselves are manning the entrance to this area, even though you have officers of the Liberia National Police, specifically the PSU section, and also you have officers from the Drugs Enforcement Agency. They are also here as well. So like you see here, we will be going in, but some of them are actually here and some are working. So we'll show you what exactly they are doing, but then we will speak to the Deputy Executive Director for Operation here at the LRRRC, Mr. Boy Kopo, who will actually give us an insight about activities here. So let's now make our way in. My name is Aisi Aaron Talu, and jointly we are bringing this broadcast to you. So like you see, this brother is among the 157, so he's here providing. Yeah, like he said, he's not part of them, but let's see if we can engage the Deputy Executive Director for Operation, Mr. Boy Kopo, as to activities here. Now if you look on my far left, you see cartoons of chicken, fish, and burger rice, and you have women over there who are actually preparing the food for the guys here. But let's see if we can engage the view of the Deputy Executive Director for Operation at the LRRRC, Mr. Boy Kopo, who will join us very briefly. I want to say good afternoon, Mr. Kopo, and welcome to LMTV.
Thank you so much.
This is a huge tax, looking at people who've been in the streets for years, and not just in the street, but they've been on drugs, and you are here, many displaced, and trying to observe their activities before the Ministry of Health can come in to carry on the issue of detoxification here. Firstly, you want to bring us up to speed. How has it been since the arrival of the folks here?
Well, as you know, it's not a usual work that we do to come and observe people or such, but we are very glad to be in the fight against drug, which of course we know is the menace in our society today. And because it is a presidential mandate, it becomes our responsibility. Also, for the LRRRC, we are fully responsible to ensure that internally displaced people are fully reintegrated into society. And looking at the emancipated youth, of course, yes, many of them are internally displaced, so it becomes our responsibility to keep them at this transit center by the mandate of the committee being established by the president mandate, to work collaboratively with them and then provide our services as it relates to our constitutional mandate.
You want to give us an overview of yesterday's activities upon their arrival, and I'm told some of them even arrived today.
Yeah, we had a total of 117 persons arriving late yesterday evening, and today we had 37 arriving, summing up to 154. Yeah, so the last 19, we are collaborating with the sectoral team, and the sectoral team is being led by the Ministry of Health, because you may know this issue about drug epidemic is a public health concern, and the minister was very key on this yesterday in our briefings, and she was very glad to see that LRRRC is prepared to engage as well. However, we brought them in last night, and they had a pleasant time with the night. Okay. And this morning, as you may know, they started to present some different reaction, and we are expecting the Ministry of Health.
You say different reaction, and you want to describe the reaction?
Yeah, they were like, you know, they used to the drug, and now they are not taking the drug. So their behavior was quite different. It's kind of moody. Some of them were very too quiet. Some of them were wild. And then they all say it is because we are not taking the drug. So that's what you, however, were able to provide some counseling to them and show that we kept them calm. But it is our expectation, with the collaborative efforts of the Ministry of Youth and Sports and other line ministry in lead by the Ministry of Health on the sectoral team, that there will be the Ministry of Health team here as soon as possible. Already we have the EMS team. They are providing preliminary observation of these POC health as we move on by the day.
If you look at the facility, to so to speak, one will want to think of a huge fence where you have the folks, well, they are well protected, not even having access to the outside portion of this community.
And this is what we really don't want to give them, that perception. They are not in camp, they are not in prison. Okay. They came purposely because they willingly turned over to national government that they don't want to be using drug anymore, and it became the responsibility of national government to step in. And because of this emergency engagement of yesterday, yes indeed, most of them are here now. Now, looking at the environment, we have the facility, LRRRC. We need a quick intervention with respect to the safety of the fence. We need to elevate the fence, yes, though without going to encamp them. They are free. Their family people will also have the opportunity to visit, provided if they have. Also, we have the psychosocial team from the Ministry of Health to provide basic psychosocial services to them, to bring them up to speed. At that same time, there will be some medical examination conducted to ensure that your status as it relates to your health will be well known, and then you will be reclassified. Those who are supposed to go for rehabilitation, yes indeed, the psychosocial team will be able to recommend that. And those who will be here to face the issue of flushing, yes, that will be done also, but this site will be a temporary holding center. So they will bring them here, and the Ministry of Health will ensure they provide those services, and then be able to delineate those who are supposed to go left or right, and those services will also be provided by the team.
Though you say you are not wanting to paint a picture where they may think that they are actually in prison, but one will also surmise that it will actually create a pathway for them to actually get in contact with the community once again, and then they can come back in. And that, of course, is something that you don't want.
And this is what we want. Let me say this to you. When we came, we have conducted community engagement with the community leadership, with the commissioner of this township, and then what has happened, we have incorporated some of the community members to be here as well to see what is unfolding. These people are from families. Our concern them with their families. And now the best way we can do it is by the health component being conducted, as well as the psychosocial component being conducted. Then the social support will also be given. And when these things are all done holistically, we can now declare that your family can go to where you are, and LRRRC will ensure that as long as we have mitigated the issue of community engagement with the family members and the immediate community around the Johnsonville belt, then it means we are on par for them to go back home. But for now, they are going to be here. They are not in prison. We are providing education to them. This morning we provided some updates. Last night we provided update. 2:30 this afternoon will also be providing update, and we hope to see the Ministry of Health and the sectoral team respond as soon as possible, so we can get this thing rolling as usual as it's supposed to be.
So anyone here could come up and say, well, I want to go out to do one or two stuff and come back, and so immediately they just go at...
No, this POC, so many of POC person of concerns. So these POCs are not permitted to walk out of the fence to go purchase what they want. If you look right at my left, they are cooking for them. Okay, we have the meal. We're going to ensure that they have the 4 square meal. So the reason why we don't want to go to the public, it is because the way the physical morphology, people may see them in the community and see them to be harmful, and someone could attack them. So we're providing that education to them. We are not stopping and say don't go, but we're telling them the community is not yet prepared to receive you.
The believability concept of the community in relation to some of the folks.
Yes, so to get the community gravitating to the understanding of the transformation that may be occurring here, it is fully relying on the committee that being established. Yesterday, the Secretariat established a committee called the community. They call it Seed and DAT. They are responsible to ensure the work with all communities across Maserado to report where people are with drug and other things. But they are working closely with the township or the local government leadership. Having said that, it is our responsibility to ensure that when they need something outside that is actually essential to their survivability, we get it for them. Other than that, everything they need, government is going to provide it through the services here. But they are not going outside to go buy t-shirt, trousers, Grampy, or any other thing. It is our responsibility to maintain them here. But we don't want them to have the concept that they have been in camp. They are not in camp. But what we're trying to do is to assist them. They came voluntarily, and so we must engage as soon as possible for this transformation to be as much possible as expected.
You brought in men and women.
Yeah.
How is it like? Because they are used to being together. You see, the women, the men, they are all together. That the issue of separation. How is it like here for the LRRRC?
Of course, we respect gender equity. We were able to separate all the men from the women, and we had limited number of women that came with them last night, about 4 girls. So those 4 girls slept separately, where the men slept together in another area. But trust me, we're going to respect the international laws. We're going to ensure that the rules of engagement regarding POCs are fully adhered to. We look fully up to the national government and collaborating partners. We look up to the international community to step in. As you may know, national government actually may not have the cash to source this.
Do you think so?
As you may know, we really do not have so much money to do what we have to do.
You say we, talking about
national government.
You think government don't really have money to do so?
Relatively, resources are scarce. So I'm not speaking in a context that government does not have so much money. I'm speaking
they are pressing priorities.
Thank you. I'm speaking at the level of scarce resources. So this was not something planned for, and now this is what we have at hand. So national government is galvanizing resources. working up with international partners. So I want to use this medium to be able to send a call to the international community to step in and assist our national government in the best way possible, business leaders in our community, in society as well, to be able to come and chime in. The LRRRC is open through the secretariat. So once you need a support to be donated to this team, you get in direct contact with the Ministry of Health, and that donation will be made directly. We are here to ensure that the reintegration process is adequately achieved.
You are on ground. If you were to be asked, what are the pressing needs of this place, including the POS?
I'll be calling Mo Ali. We need water. Thank God to the EDC yesterday, they restored the electricity. So I think you saw our electrician trying to connect all of the light bulbs in the various places. We are also trying to cut the grass from the community in the yard. We also look forward to seeing support from other corporate entities, so at least they can be able to lend the support, and we can get, when you gather resources, you get sufficient. But when you scatter it, it's a difficult challenge to meet your objective. So we look forward to all hands on deck to ensure that our community is clear. Congratulations to the community teams across Moserado County. And once this pilot project work in Moserado, trust me, according to the Minister of Health, this is going to be rolled over to various counties. So at least we can have our brothers that's supposed to be the next generation of leaders to be fully resuscitated and rehabilitated in a more possible way to be resourceful to society.
What's your overall observation since they arrived here up to current? Do you see them as people who actually are willing to leave drugs or what? They're willing.
Since you came in the compound, you see any one of us with rotting to be beating people. Don't run, don't do this. All you see what they're doing, they are seated, they are lying on the ground because of their habit. And gradually, as the medical intervention hits adequately, you will realize that transformation will begin to take place. This is not an event, it's a process. We ask that people of the community see it as a genuine request that the people of Johnsonville should rest assured. The National Police is here vigorously. They are ensuring that the territory of this compound is fully protected. At night we have 15 police officers. During the course of the day we have 5. We have 10 members of the community also providing civilian support to the team to ensure that no one come in and smuggling anything unusual. So that is the collective effort of the LRRRC and the community leadership. So I can tell you that we can have the fence erected, we can have the pipe-borne water in this place, as we have the water, the current already being restored. We can try to see whether we can get some football from the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports. They've been asking that they want to play sports as well. So then gradually, the mind will start to change.
So he's Mr. Joseph Boy Cooper, Deputy Executive Director for Operations at the LRRRC. I don't know whether it's permissible that we talk to some of the folks here, if you don't mind, or if not.
Yeah, I won't mind, I will, but some of them at present they are not wearing clothes, so I don't like to show that it's nuisance. So maybe we can look for somebody who wearing shy.
Okay.
And they will all want to take off their clothes.
Yeah, so you can do that as we folks. Let's give you a look of the kitchen, because this is exactly how you want to keep people in the area and then make sure that they have food to eat. So you have these women who are here, and you see they're actually preparing food for the folks. And then, but yeah, if you look all around here, you see that the guys actually started cutting the grass in this compound, and not just here to be detoxicated but they are also here as well, making sure that they can give this environment a facelift as they continue to be here and await the government of Liberia to come in terms of giving the necessary support. But yes, this is an outlook of this entire area. So we will shortly speak to some of the folks here. So since yesterday, we brought you a live coverage of some of the disadvantaged youth who were being arranged from the King Grade community. And now we have this brother who want to speak to him shortly. What's your name?
Yeah, and I'm Richie Kwasi Poplampo. I'm from the King Grade community.
Yesterday, community residents took upon the initiative to have you guys vacating their community, owing to the fact that they say you guys are spoiling the community, taking in drugs and what have you. And now you are here at the LRRRC Center here in Johnsonville. Since yesterday up to current, what do you make of your coming here, your being here, as you said yesterday that you wanted to stay away from the issue of drugs?
Yes, my coming here is that I've decided to leave drugs because of certain disadvantages and other things.
Example of some of the disadvantages?
Yeah, because people devalue me, and see all they find no value in society again, so we decided to bring ourselves here and then stay away from drugs.
There are people out there who are of this belief that no matter how long you spend here, you will still go back, because these are some of the issues that the public is actually raising. So is it something that came from you willing to change, or what?
Yes, and as for me, I brought myself willingly, okay. From the U.S. Sport Ministry, yes, the higher bosses for all the brothers, and then we came here, people treating others well, treating others good. To nothing bias to all. We are free here, and we want for our other friends to come over, and then because they said that it's something that we weren't expecting. So for medication, and they will bring medication for us, and we'll be taking medication. And in so doing, anything in left that you wish to leave, no matter how situation, you gotta pay and then stand as a man on your own. So as for me, I'm talking about myself, Richie Kwasi Poplampo. I decided to come and to lead drugs for myself.
So the environment is okay?
Yes, the environment is okay. We got nobody embarrassing us here. Since we came last night, we are quiet. We're doing our thing.
But there is just saying, well, if you guys don't take in drugs for a day, you feel like the whole world is revolving, it's going upside down. So how is the experience now, since in fact the whole of yesterday up to current, you are yet to take in drugs?
Yeah, no. For yesterday, since I came, because I'm a theater, yes, and I'm feeling miserable, but however, I just have to be that way, yes, to leave it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm Richard Kwasi Poplampo once again.
Well, let's speak to another gentleman here who is also part of the folks here. Welcome to LNTV. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Muji Smith.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Central community.
Okay, how did you arrive at this point? I know some of the folks yesterday made their way to the SKD, but how did you arrive here?
Yeah, we were in the graveyard and we woke up. The people said that they wanted to take off on the graveyard. So we went straight in from Sport Complex, tell where we was. So we told them we were waiting for the Minister of Youth and Sport to come and bring all the fire. I had the Minister came and brought all the fire. So here, he treated all good here. The only thing we take medicine yet. But since he brought here, all our food, everything here, we take him back, we eat it. Only the medical care he come here. But he said that today, hopefully, we'll be going through our medical care.
There are folks who said they came willingly because they want to change, and some were actually ran behind. So what category are you? Is it that they ran behind you to bring you here, or you willingly come here?
Our phone willingly to come here. I made up my mind from the graveyard straight. I said that today I'm going to lead Jos, and I want to lead Jos. I made up my mind to lead Jos. That's how we went in from Ministry of Youth and Sport. But other people, they ran behind and grabbed them, brought them here to us.
prior to taking in drugs, what exactly were you doing? You know, whether you're in school or you're relating to your family, just give us an idea of how you used to be.
I relating with my family, doing some tire laying works around and things, getting money, fast story from the tire laying. That's how I start getting into the habit. Because the money come in my hand fast, I taking the substance. The substance made me not know for me to pick up the tools back to go back on the field, you know, also. So I just stick myself in the gray area. Yeah.
Now, normally, if you don't take in drugs a day, it may seems like you are about to die or something bad is happening to you, and you are here. Yeah, I show you have not taken in drugs. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Since yesterday, I haven't taken drugs here. Yes, since yesterday, from the morning up to now, I haven't taken drugs here. Last night, there was no sleep here for me.
And you guys can say the June beating.
For now, the June is beating me good, bitterly.
And you get more time to beat you because
you got a week plus to beat me, no sleep. No sleep. For me, I will never close to sleep. Till good care come for me, good medication come for me. You know where I will sleep. One consecutive week, I will never sleep.
What you want to say to folks out there? Because the picture is people like you were once clean. You know, you used to be like B-boy in the community, but now you gravitated to becoming what people refer to as Zogo. So there are folks who are actually clean as we speak. They are taking in drugs, but they will say they know what they're doing. They're taking it according to that law. What do you say to people of such?
I would like to say to all us, they shouldn't fasting drugs because it's very, very dangerous. Maybe your first week in taking the drugs, you'll feel good for you. But when you get adapted to it, God, it will be too bad for you. So I want to say no other folks to try to fast enjoy. Very dangerous, very bad. I must say to the other.
You got a message for the government?
Yes, I beg the government come to our aid. Let it try to help us and send us to the rehab. This is not a rehab for all. This is not a rehabilitation center. Yes, let it make it and send us to the rehab. The medication will be found for us. All of folks here, when they not go to medication care, they will fall and die because the Jews, some people can bear it. For me, I can bear it whole week. I can smoke, but some of my friends they can bear it. They will fall off. Yes. So I beg the Liberian, the government to help us and carry us to the rehab for good treatment.
Do you still remember the name of some of your family members, like your mother, your father, and sister? You want to send a message out to them?
Yes, I can send a message out to my father. My father lives in the Essecuba Road. They call him Reverend Titus Smith.
So your father is a reverend?
He's a reverend guy in church.
And you were in the church before?
Yes, I was a counselor in the church. I was doing counseling work in the church. I left the church in 2017.
So speak to him directly.
Yes. I want to send this tweet to my daddy. Please, daddy, I'm awesome. I went to your house once. You tell me I shouldn't reach to the door because I was smoking drugs. So I made up my mind to leave drugs. The government brought on this side.
Look at him, yeah.
The government brought on this side, daddy. Please, I beg you. That yeah, I'm here. I live in drugs. Please, tell where I am. I send this to my mom. She live in Police Academy, right behind Ansa now. Mommy, I'm tired with drugs. I live in drugs. Please, I beg you, send all my sister on the hill. They can't look for me on the side. I live in Jos.
Your mother name?
Mommy Harris. Right behind Police Academy, the art clinic, one water clinic.
Once again, your name?
My name is Amuchi Smith.
Thank you very much, Amuchi. We have another brother here, and let's speak to him very briefly. What's your name, sir?
My name is Marcus Chike.
From where?
From the Tingo Village, Pastor Town community to be precise.
How did you arrive here?
Yesterday, the people were trying to destroy the King Gray, so they were running behind some of our friends.
You said they were trying to destroy King Gray, the ghetto?
The ghettos, yeah, the King Gray ghettos. The community where they say no consumer should be, no drug dealer should be in that area. So we protested, we walked straight to the ministry, and opportunity exists that the people brought us here to be here. So that I came here.
Are you here because you willingly turn yourself over that you want to get drugs, or people just force you and brought you?
I'm here. I decided to let go with the attitude of choice because I saw a lot of disadvantages. Even in my own house, so I tell my mom some attitude I carry home. She won't really allow me to to be in the house, so she would complain, she cry on me every day. So for that reason, I left my house, I went on the street. So being on the street, she have tried so many times taking me from there, but yet still, because the real medication had not reached me, so I was still into it. But I came here waiting it.
Let's move a little bit further. Yeah, you can be talking there.
Yeah, I came here waiting it because I'm ready and I made up my mind to leave all attitude of drugs and addiction. And I can assure you that if I leave drugs, I'll become a profitable person in society tomorrow.
So folks, we will come to you, but let's get this information. So folks, they are trying to give the folks, but we will continue here and let's see if we can speak to this brother. I want to say welcome to LMT.
Yes.
What's your name?
They call me Papa Moriba.
Okay, Papa, tell us exactly how did you arrive here since yesterday?
You know, since yesterday, the Pope intended not to leave that area of Kingway. And it's Friday, we too high. Unexpectedly, they put travel around 3 o'clock in the night. They start picking up. So the house small to the host, my friend, the Karen Central. I had to say, oh, we'll go to the Minister's Sport Complex. We go to the Minister's Sport Complex. They talk to all, talk good thing about all. We have fun yesterday. Now they fun they play for all they say they will bring here. And the people my friend see, I think you see they can control themselves. People fighting on food. I can make that important again and go. You see it? All men causing. You see? So the era we play for bring here, for heads and for kill our friend here, Tali. People fighting our friend here. And no skill for the pole on control here. Yes, other two I tell the government thank you too for helping all to bring all here to take off on the street. Yeah, because the Pope make us see put more too much and put him more. Even to my horse, I even go to my horse. Even put more me in the horse. Say, oh, I should go to hospital myself. I should find able to go treat myself because they tired with me. I spent 20 years in the street. 20 years.
What were you doing prior to getting into the habit?
I'm
not going to school, you're not doing any work, nothing.
Smoking. Money the drugs. Yes. But this time, I realized to leave the drugs. Since yesterday, I'm feeling fine. I don't think on sustenance. I just want to eat.
They already preparing your food.
Yes. And the food benefit. Because all of them fire on the food. No security to control here.
No security here, but it seems like some of your colleagues, you know, they're not used to the kind of environment. But you can see the police.
We don't want to go for send them money. We don't eat. I don't want to go for. I don't go for. But I think since this morning, yeah, we eat this one. Yes. We can talk.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk to this brother. What's your name?
I'm Rudolph Kong.
From where?
I'm from Wheat District.
No, I'm talking about. Was it from where they caught you from?
Oh, I'm in King Ghetto.
Okay. So what do you say to people since the arrival yesterday and then you came here? How is it like for you?
I commend the government because it was something like well, the government was not expecting, but we went on expecting it. So they were not expecting it, and they found me by all costs to currently also find somewhere for us to help us. But now the process, now some of my material is not well left for me. My full spring since they nobody want my full 3 months. I said I'm not going that process. I think you see the warm my head. So the food system, the food system. My full spring, I can't balance my full group. Now there people I'm post cream myself. I trying to stick down. I was working with stick. Yeah, the food system. I'm afraid I don't want the food. So that's my own way. I'm gonna go money to go for on that food. This money I trap, got hungry. I try to go for it. They put here my food. So since the money all the food they've been bringing, I'm eating some, and now I'm feeling weak, helpless.
So you willing to change yourself and you want to leave drugs?
Yeah, I willing to take myself. I want to leave drugs. Now, helpless in my body, now because of the food system.
Yeah, the food, you eat food because they prepare food. See, you have more 15 cartons of
you saw we didn't trust them. Most of where I've assassinated about womb for since the money I'm posting in my mother, my attending. I can't even balance school.
So you want to eat now?
Yeah, I want to eat now.
Okay. But what do you say to your family member and friends who are watching?
Tuesday, they have to get my whole family at dislike me. My family are going against me. I'm the last boy child for my family. But due to the habit, all my senior brother and sister, all are going against me. I don't say my family not get hand to help me. My family try to bring me all the best way, give me all the love. By the end of the day, spirit of ignorance, let me the spirit of just attention. I saw myself in the ghetto. And I couldn't believe I saw myself in the ghetto sometimes. We wonder why put me in the kush habit. I saw kush at grass. I started smoking kush, but no one knew that kush was just. If I knew that kush was just, I couldn't smoke it.
You want to look in the camera and speak to your mother or your father and tell them that you have decided to change?
Yes. I'm kind of asking.
You don't call their names?
Yeah, I'm kind of asking my dad, Cherry Kun, my granddad, Amos Nikan, my sister, brothers. Now all around Liberia, even outside the country, now at least they will be able to look at all. Now they will be able to look at all. Willingly, we some of turn ourselves over due to our family are going against all. We want to recover law that will build a quality relationship with our family back that will bring a better impact into the society today or tomorrow. Yes.
Thank you very much. Let's see if we can talk to some of the women here. This is Johnsonville, folks. If you just joining this broadcast, this is Johnsonville, and this is the LRRRC Center, the revolving center here in Johnsonville. But let's see if we can talk to some of the folks. Let me talk to you very briefly.
Talk to me.
What's your name?
My name is Naomi Tere.
From where? Which community?
I'm on Cocoa Factory.
You want to wear your blast, please?
I'm on Cocoa Factory.
How did you arrive here?
The people they come, they travel when they get to.
The camera small, and then where?
The people travel when they get to, they start beating on her. Now how one children they were passing, she stopped her car. She talked to all of her. She her complex. When she bring her complex, I would decide to sit down complex. Sitting complex, people then start coming interviewing her. Through interviewing, some of us say we tired with their choice left. Because I left like carrying her, like their choice left, carrying her left piano. So I finished with high school since 2013. And my 13 years smoking chores. My first time living chores. I tired with the chores left. But I can tell the chores with all no treatment, no food. No. I tired with it left here. I want for you to help me in the process. Later I will call my people your thought on it.
So you want to speak directly to your father or your mother who are listening now?
I'm willing to speak to them.
Talk to them. They are looking at you on camera.
I'm willing to talk to my pa. Let him come to my.
What your name?
My pa name is Sam Terry. Let him come to my health. I'm dying. Say what my father living.
That you show that information are true because we'll be asking the
this
people.
morning.
When you arrive here?
Yesterday by 6 o'clock.
Say yesterday or to now, you put food in your mouth. Nobody gave food yet.
Last night I ate before I sleep. This morning, and now I ate nothing here. Only water into my stomach. And use my own money about carry to eat. And not helping me.
So let me ask you the question. When you guys are out there, sometimes you don't really worry about eating. You rather prefer taking in drugs than eating. But since if they are stopping you from taking drugs,
for me, I don't eat before I smoke chores. Okay. All my chores have been living. I don't eat. I smoke chores. Like again do nothing for me except food enter my system. Except food enter my system before I smoke. If I eat, I smoke that flour. I can eat before I smoke chores. I get natural appetite for wako.
There are people who say, people like you who are saying, well, I want to leave draw, and after 1, 2 more, you see the woman back in the street again. So are you giving the public assurance that right after a year they will not see you in the street again?
Never. For a year, if I can help, I will lead it left. For a year, I'm gonna give out chapter 2.
What can you do when everyone get you work right now?
I can cater, I can bake bread, face cake.
For how many years you left here? Oh, you said you left since 13 years.
I've been smoking chores. I'm my first time living chores.
So if I were to give you contract to face my birthday cake, you think you already face it?
Yeah, right in here.
More than 13 years, you.
I can face it stay. That's only one way it's all to the mind.
What kind of material you think you want to face my cake?
I'll buy egg, butter, flour, sugar,
Okay, thank you very much. We'll talk to them one by one. Let's see if we can engage the view of this brother. What's your name?
My name is Philip Jimlock. I think yesterday when we gathered, I talked with much of the press people.
Where?
To Complex.
Yeah, okay, so which community you came from?
I came from King Grey community, from the graveyard to where we were gathered and we were taken. And we came by ourselves on the street protesting that we want to lead church. And many of our friends were beaten and taken by the police and the community people. Yeah. Some of them, not all one of us. We that came yesterday were volunteer by placards on the street, appealing, wearing it to His Excellency the President and the 54 legislators, 55th legislators will echo us to come to our aid. And so luckily, government make a way through and then they came to our aid. But now, they bring us here, but I'm seeing something that is very difficult. What thing? Like we, the disadvantaged youth, we are very high-headed. Number one, some of us will not get strength now. Other people, one people are between all our God's strength. We want the government to send people to protect us. Because time for food, some of us will not get strength. They will put up brutality, be fighting. You understand me? So you have to be someone to protect us here. Number two is the medical. We weak. We still with June from yesterday up to now. Then we are appealing to the government again. If you live in the substance, your whole stomach can be empty. In the morning, by 8 o'clock, you got to eat. You got to eat healthy and take bath and sleep. At least you get rest, you take treatment, you rest. We're not getting all those things. Because they say we did it on the urgent business and we ourselves we understood it and we know that we won't change. So we stay here to see it. So we are still appealing to the international community. We are still appealing to the international community and to our president, our father, our brother, our sister, our uncles that are out there. Let it help us and don't let us down to seek our downfall. So we are appealing to them to come to our aid. Let us get the medicine to take and get the food to be eating to be healthy in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much.
Asking for the donation.
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, there are folks who are watching and wanting to donate to this initiative. How do they go about doing such?
Okay, so you know we just started, right? So the best way to donate right now, it will be through the Ministry of Health. Okay. So once you can take your donation directly to Ministry of Health, it will be coordinated because the secretariat that runs the operations of this particular mission is specifically led by the Minister of Health. So once you get that, then the Minister of Health will be able to publish as soon as possible the contact numbers that globally people can easily use to contact them and give their support. But for now, please channel it through the Ministry of Health.
Thank you very much. He's Mr. Joseph Boykopa. He's the Deputy Executive Director for Operation at the LRRRC. Let's talk to you very briefly. You want to stand quickly? She's a lady. We want to say welcome to LMT.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Miss Tracy Jackson. I came here voluntarily yesterday. Was staying in King Grey because I've been at Ireland for 15 years.
15 years?
Yes. I was smoking cocoa and tar. From there we transferred to Kush. And the Kush is supposed to bringing now. As I'm talking to you, my skin is creeping, my whole skin, everything. I don't even know what to do. I'm pointing with me because it had to even describe. Only you, the individual, are feeling it. It's a spiritual torment. How people going through here. Yesterday, before yesterday, when ECOWAS delegation came in Liberia, they went into the graveyard with Evan Snow, with the Honorable Evan Snow. They talk and Evan Snow said, "Oh, we not get bad bush to children. You are our children. It will feel sorry for you. We will see what we can do. The government is getting a rehab ready in the next 2 to 3 months. So we'll tell the people to not in Paris, so will be here." If people left, we say, "Yo, yeah, the people here can't tired. We tired. The addiction. We can control our AZ in the future. In the money, you get nothing to do. Or you gotta go fuck on the street. I mean, man, I can fuck with everything."
Do you have children?
No, I get breath yet. I get breath yet. Every fucking day I gotta fuck.
So you gotta watch your utterance because bro, you gotta.
Man, to cut short time, to can smoke the chop 4-5 times per day, 500 for cool back, 100 for kush, 4-5 kush. I get what thing.
Go ahead, stop distracting. Go ahead.
I have to go through a smoke 3 times in the night because I gotta get straight to go be fucking for the morning. I can't smoke. Then I gotta get in the morning to come and came at you. Say all of a sudden community people just after they say they collected money. People talk to them and say, "Oh, we're waiting for the comment to come." So the people ran up. Dealers are selling the drugs. Pay
10,000 liberty.
Yeah. Come on, ordinary people, they want to get 200 people selling cigarettes. 100 people put money together, almost $200,000. They collected the money, carried on it. At the end of the day, they said the money wasn't enough. They keep.
They give it to who? The community?
The community chairman. King Cray.
The big allegation on that.
I'm telling you, I put him at home. My son put money there. My cat put money there. They collected the money, they carried to the town chief. What we were thinking on, they carry our time, so they come and come because we watch out on our heart. We pray God, Father, that's it, what they come for, we're tired.
But now that you are here, let's leave all what have happened.
Yesterday, abruptly, they didn't get no prior notice. In the twinkle of my eye, they say, 4 o'clock in the night, people should...
In the morning?
Yeah, in the morning, people should leave the graveyard. The next thing you know, from 12 o'clock, they start putting people together, running behind people hurting themselves.
Because the people are fed up with your attitude in the
community. Yes, we are also fed up with it. That's what we call the community to come to our aid. So we are waiting for them. We are waiting for them. Yeah. Then they started running behind people. What we go strike on the street. I see what money, 12 men, my money, my 1,000, everything job. I get father to even came at you. We get a volunteer who ran to UVS ministry. Who say, "Baba, we beg you help us. We want change. God help all the ministers talking to our aid. Everything they talking for us. They brought us here. Since somebody else know 10 years, 15 years, one medication, one pin tablet, you know, they went through last night. So my not sleep, our back, our joints, everything up to now. They pray. Yesterday, almost 8 o'clock they brought the food because things were not really arranged. They brought the food we ate. 10 days money. 10 o'clock before they brought $120 food from the bear one smoke cup of left don't see that is all.
Yeah, I'm told.
On the street was smoking in the morning we go for our money, we got our money, we can spray our $200 food, we go small 1,000 just.
But you don't say you're not feeling fine, even though you're doing all of that.
Yeah.
So I'm told.
Volunteer to come here now. I feel highly disappointed. I like the waiting standing up. I'm very like because I can't hear, I want to change. I want to change. If I'm not even holding my hand, I don't send them money at home. But I stay paying it. Despite no medication in my system, I stay paying and I stay about 2 times trying to pass it.
I'm told that the folks from the health ministry, they are in a very tech meeting and they will soon be here. So you have to bear a little bit of patience. Once you already decided to stay away from the issue of drugs, it's soon to see.
Beg you, please standing, you're reiterated on it. Yeah, your people, let it speak.
But why you so do Before getting into drug, what you used to do?
I used to work.
What kind of work?
I used to work. I was a receptionist. I used to work in the hotel. But then things stand up. I don't want to go through that role. Yeah, but I just need to be transformed. Let me be able to be seen as like a free human being. I got no truth human being. Me, what I say, go fuck on the street and can't.
Yeah, for you, if you really take a critical look at you, you know, if you not tell somebody that you on drugs, they will not really believe it. And you say you've been in it for almost 15 years.
50 years, my brother.
But thank you very much.
Thank you too.
So, yeah, let's see if we can speak to this brother. What's her name? From which community?
From Congo Town.
Tell us exactly how do you feel since in fact you left the street and now you are here?
Yeah, now I feel happy and I made my own decision to be here and I want to be a transformer. And I thank God for the God that gave me that strength yesterday to go to complex and keep my time there and then transform come from the youth and sports minister and then to bring her last night. And we thank God they cater to all, they give us food and then we sleep. But now the most thing that we need is treatment. We need treatment, we got stomach problem, we got a lot of cold things up on the serious note. And then but the sleeping place that we get right now, we can't say nothing because we're sleeping in a graveyard and then we come, they give us a few mattresses last night to sleep on. But then today they bring another group to add to all. How we going to manage for tonight not to sleep? And up to the hour we're not seeing no car coming that bringing mantle to side, sharing the money for our friend and brother and sleep. Okay, no problem, I thank God. As for me, I'm a heavy duty driver. Heading 12 hours, our assistant chief driver for Republic of Liberia. But a friend initiated me to the drugs game. Not good. And then I started doing it bit by bit like that. I initiated myself to it. But for now, I'm happy.
Are you a family man?
Yeah. I got 3 living children, 2 boys, 1 girl. And I born there by 1 parent girl. It's a Victoria F. Saki.
Do you know their whereabouts?
The children whereabouts, I know the child I know. She do telecom. I know where she is. But the mother can always take the 2 boy children away from me because the habit I form myself in. And I can't blame her for that. And she trying her best. Maybe today or tomorrow I'm going to put her away. And then when she see me talking, I can't appeal to us.
How you call her?
They call her Victoria F. Saki. Victoria F. Saki. Yeah, I can't appeal to us. I'm making my way through at least to see where God can take me forward to be a transformer. She know what I can do. She know what in me. She know the kind of capability that in me. I'm a good young machine operator. I'm a truck driver. I make money for myself. She know. So at least your help. But now we need medication. We need medication, brother. Yeah. At least you can reach out to our brother up there that there. Tell the people to come to all. They will put together. We want to fight the system out of our country. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to speak to this brother. We say welcome to Ellen.
All right. My name is Spring Parker. I'm from Radio City. I'm so happy for Joseph Parker to all see ourselves gathered together in the midst. I'm so glad and grateful for the deep respect and deep honor. I'm an engineer. I learned engineer for 6 years with my big brother.
What kind of engineer?
Like mechanic, electrician, plumbing. I also get I'm from the Parker family. Because I live myself in the church family. And this is called Matilda Parker, the former poor manager. Yes, we are doing my hobby and things. Wow, they want me to gather with me. But I'm from a cool place where I live, my families. I'm so glad to see myself among the living. Some of my friends were wishing to see the day. But that my father take that will. Not by the grace, not by my family, not by my handsomeness, by the grace of God. He said, keep me alive. You know why he get on air for me. And I tell God, thank you for you all working with us together as team. And now we are not talking about so much of the food. We are talking about the medicals. Really? You know, of course, we are success user, but we don't do connect into the user. But we are discussing on our brother and our sister, like lying down, like creaming all that you can see for yourself, and now no mattresses, and now you are a crew man into us, and no one to get a flight tonight. So that what we are pleading to the government and Joseph Pogga, whosoever we are thinking about. that they came to our rescue for to help us. And now we are thinking we brought ourselves into the place. But for now, but we're not understanding the comment but against something. No, I just stand up substantial or things just made on the comment, which means that we were something that was just forcing on the comment. They were not prepared, but it's all
emergency now. Yeah, just spark up quick and they gotta handle it.
And gotta wait, they gotta protect us for the community to splash us. We should to get us a death.
I gotta say, you say you want football, you know you got football fear. So you can.
Some of we are very star and thinner with
football, be football player.
For me, I'm a basketballer, NBA. I'm created from JJ Rao, so I know about the sport.
So you want bounce?
I want bounce. And come to Latition, I got an outside on it, set the recenter call, plot the sauce of the things, and I did everything.
Well, you see a trade, man. I don't know why you lead a trade and then go into.
Because the reason why I get into the sourcing is because the money that I was floating and folding away, that's what kept me into the sourcing.
So the money was too much in your eyeball until you're just spending.
Not so much of this money was filled and sawdust in my eyeball because of the love I have for friends. Some of our friends, they will not tell you why they come to go buy. They'll tell you, man, I take this thing, that thing, you know, and bring it. And for me, I was a grass smoker before, Sensi. I smoke Sensi. A lot of girls.
Started in clean clothes.
Yeah.
What do you say to people who are still in clean clothes? You know, some of them, you guys, you started in clean clothes, and now it's even difficult to even take off the clothes now. And you still have some of your brothers who are out there and they say they know what they are doing. What do you say to them?
Except for me, I'm not discussing about them, but me, I'm still maintaining my status, which means I'm go home, I take bath, I eat food.
So for you can go in the ghetto and go home.
Yes.
You're not living there.
I don't live in the ghetto. You have most of them. I'm a citizen for King Grade. What grade? So my grandfather, he passed off. So I went, I smoke, I go back. That's how I live.
Thank you very much. And so folks, if you look here, you see some of the folks on the ground, and the sun is shining here, but let's see. We will come to you very briefly, but let's engage the view of this brother. I want to say welcome to LMTV.
Yes, by the way, I'm D. Romeo Cabo Jr., a high school graduate.
You sounding like one big question when you're in high school.
Yes. I play for the New Jerusalem AG, where opposite Montreal Transport Authority and TFS, where I enrolled and graduated from. Yes.
How do you feel now? You know, you left the street and you are here being confined. Not that you're in prison, but trying to keep you to a specific area where they can try to take the drugs out of your body. Since if you say you want to leave substance.
Yeah, for me, first of all, I want to say thanks to the Joseph Boga government for making us to know our hair and making us to know that we the youth, they are care for us. Yeah, no matter the jobs crisis nowadays, you can see all over the country, you see youth are sporting, people are going astray, mothers crying, fathers grieving because you cannot raise a child from day 1 to 9 months. You go through that pain as a mother, then at the end of the day, your child, you send your child to school, your child graduate, and at the end you see your child going astray. It will hurt you, your feeling as a mother. Yeah, as for me, my mother, is a single mother because my father passed off. Yes, I was only dependable because I have 2 sisters and one. I'm the only boy. I have 2 sisters. Yes, so my mother do after high school graduate and the kid she need to show me consent to. Making me to know, you know, that showing me that love.
You darling boy now, you know, you know everything for your one.
Exactly. So that all led me to, you know, to smoking and chew peer pressure friends. Then sometimes you go for occasion, you go on parties. Your friend that is the OTS, they want to do that one, chew that one, and made me to start smoking. Yeah, chew that one made me to start smoking. But later the smoke is not something that, you know, that I'm satisfied with it. I'm not satisfied with the habit that I find myself in. So I want to say thanks to the government for making us to come to this area. This area is not area that the people stopping you. If you think that the happy is there, go for you won't go, you can go. You're free to go. But for we that made our man here, we will bear it and will become a change person tomorrow. That other people out there will be a testimony to other people that life will change. Yeah, so I want to say thanks to the government. But my only concern right now is they should make sure to bring a health team to come and take care of our own treatment. Yeah,
that is the overall issue. If you talk to everybody saying they should bring in drugs. The medication should come in now, you know.
Exactly, because the sustenance is looking at something that when as a human being, like where for you now, your major concern in the morning you wake up, you take by you find food, you eat, satisfied for the whole day. But as for all, when I sustenance within the system, you can feel normal as a human being. And you know, you feel helpless, no strength, no way for you to pass around. You just feel weak, body pain, and you know, especially the back, you feel pain on the back. And when you yam with tears. But as a normal being, when you eat your food, you satisfy, you drink water, you satisfy for the whole day.
Yeah.
But as a scribe and order, we find a way to eat, we find a way to keep our dream. But when it's something in the body, you can get food. With food or even if when that's something in the body, you can get appetite for it. You prefer setting that food here to tap all that money to go smoke. So we tell the government now, we are appealing to the government, we forcing them, we demanding, but we are appealing to them. The way in which they're trying to help us, the Minister of Youth and Sport yesterday, after all happened to King Gray, we went with our placard right even on the sport complex SKD. We have our placard that we need rehabilitation, that we not be rehabilitated. So we cried on the Minister of Youth and Sport yesterday. According to him, he hear our cry because that is the era for the youth. So that way we go with our cry. He bring us to the area in Johnsonville, the LRRRC fence. We satisfied with this area that we have, but our major concern is treatment. Yes, our major concern is treatment. That.
Okay. So just speak to your family and your father who may be watching and say, oh, that's my son there on national television, and you talk to him directly.
Yeah, I want to say
straight in the camera and talk to him.
Okay, I want to say hi to my mother, Pastor Mana Wise from Love the Child Orphanage Home Fioe. That is where my family from. The whole Love the Child Orphanage Home, my mother is Pastor Mana Wise, right of Fioe there, opposite JJ Clinic. So I want to tell my mom, I'm appealing to my mother. I know I'll take tears from her eyes. I make her cry. I do a lot of things that make her heart do not be satisfied. People curse her, people mock at her.
Imagine mother.
People laugh at her. She just go say that among her friends because each time she try to go say that among her friends, the people say, let your son not come in, your son a roll, your son a criminal. She ain't come again, you tell them when you go again, you tears come from her and make it that she will use what she's all to use against me. Say, but at the end of the day, when she go in her closet, she will pray, cry on me and pray for me. So I just want to tell her sorry for all that I've been doing. I realize my mistake right now. So wherever you are, mommy, please, mommy, forgive me. I have no opportunity to call you, I will call you and talk to you, but mommy, I beg you, I promise you that I will become a changed person. Mommy, I love you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And let's speak to this brother here. You want to talk to us briefly. What's your name?
My name is Waluba Wawi Williams.
From which community?
From right here, in Johnsonville.
Okay. So, how did you arrive here? Was it willingly or people force you, to?
I was willingly to come here for changes, and now I'm here to make a positive change for the future because I know that one day our great leader will pass off, and we are the youth who are supposed to represent our to replace them. For now, I know that drugs is not good for us. We were fooled by our friends, we were fooled by our other people. But now, some we realize our mistakes, we know that drugs is not good for us. So we tell the government thank you for now for them providing for us to make a positive change. For now, we're looking at the situation here. The health care, they are not working on us.
The medical team now they're supposed to bring the medicine to flush the
substance from us. But now we are looking on the medical team. They are not making real effort from day before yesterday to today.
But now it's supposed to be like, I know, finish with 20, 50%.
Thank you. But we have not seen nothing. We are behind it because we want to make a positive change. It's not because what the situation that happening on the streets. We are come here because what we made up our mind, we made up our heart to come make a positive change for the country, for our nation, for our motherland. We are the youth. We supposed to take care of our country. And now we are here to see our young brothers and sisters. We are spoiling. So now we have come to make a positive change.
You want to speak to your parents, maybe listening,
yes.
Say, oh, my son on the TV. Talk to them.
Daddy, I know I've make you feel bad.
You want to call her name?
Yes. Mr. Woluba Wawi, I know that I make you feel bad. For a very long time, from Ghana to Liberia, I've made you feel bad. But now, I made up my mind for a positive change. I know that you have getting hard for me to change one day. But I made up my mind now for me to make myself for a great nation, for me to change. For now, I know that the country is very tough. Liberia is very tough. The thing I've seen outside and I've seen in Liberia, I've made up my mind to change. Yes. So I need your help. I need your support. I need your backup to help me for me to make a positive change. Please.
Thank you very much. Let me talk to the two of you quickly. While they are here, I see you got your trash bin, and what exactly are you doing?
Nah, I'm making my change, so I gotta make it better for myself.
Yeah, what are you putting in
the tag around so it's only can be clean. Okay, so now my people now see I can change. So now I decide to change. So
you want proof to them?
Yes.
Because the first thing for I don't know how many years you clean your eye.
So now I'm doing it to tell you the change you can. So everything at time.
What's your name?
I'm Usaz Bisno.
From which community?
From King Gray.
You want to talk to your parents who are listening to you directly, like you're speaking to your mother or father, apologizing for what you.
Yes. So right now, we are sorry for what shame happened to my people. Right now, so be able.
What are their names, man?
Usaz no,
your mother and father.
My father needs Plamos no, Usaz no. So right now, they have no way my give country. Right now, 1 year with my brother, which is Khalifa. So right now, happy me to get out doing what to get out middle man to can change so that people can know say yeah we want go there everybody because say church and they can be around everybody nana so we want to do out to the began so tomorrow even so that one nana middle man and people tell me say my beyond that thing is shit just that be until we still is that not to be smoking more like money I'm going to pull in you think gas only at noon by ourselves now.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, folks, let's see if we can. But we will come to you briefly. Let's see if we can engage the view of. I'm told that let's see if we can talk to the minister. But yes, the food is almost nearing completion. So folks, we've been in conversation with some of the folks here, but before we bring this broadcast to a closure, we will want to speak with the folks who are carrying on registration here, but you see them, they are all lying in the open. And yes, so I see if this guy will not leave the clothes from his face, I would rather knock this abui. Okay. So, folks, let me talk to you quickly. You want to come, please? Yes. He's an elderly man. Let's see if we can engage his view. I want to say welcome to LMTV. What's your name?
I'm Otis Clapler.
How are you for the sake of the public? Want to tell us?
I've been smoking drugs for the past 40 some more years. Yes. In my 20 years, so I've been smoking drugs through all my life. I haven't benefited a thing. I work with SSF. I work with LRRRC on mail for the 11 years, 11 months. I never benefited anything. So I make up my mind to decide to be here until God can carry me through the rehabilitation process. Things is fine. I will still get back with my people. When there is life, I believe there is still hope. I will still make a change and do better for my children and myself.
You've been into this for a long period of time now. Why now you decided to change, to leave this?
Yeah, because of the disgrace that we are receiving is the reason why I decided to make up my mind.
It's a disgrace. What kind of disgrace?
You see, looking at other people who are capable more than them. We are capable more than them. Some of us graduated from high school in 1997. We went to college. We maintained BSc degree.
From which university?
I maintained BSc degree at Cotton University. Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes, I got children.
So now, since you disconnected with your family, what do you have to say to your children who are maybe watching television?
I have to make a change. I have to make a change and get back home and see what to do for my children and myself. Because I believe once there is life, there is hope. I will still make the difference for them.
Were you actually going to the ghetto, going back home, or you just been out in the ghetto?
I was trauma because at that time my mother left me. We're all the children with me, no one there to counsel me. And if my children couldn't work, besides that, I started paying just over plus because I felt I was making the money. I felt I couldn't get all the job. Because I decided to go back. So they decided paying her off. So the only thing I think I benefited with the house. Now my children live back today.
Thank you very much.
Which one is?
Why are you there in school?
I do accounting.
Thank you very much. So folks, you have some of the guys actually resting. This is supposed to be the place where they were actually carrying on the registration. I spoke with you earlier.
Yes.
But what exactly are you doing?
I'm just trying to keep myself busy to do 1 or 2 biology work while drawing the cockroaches and paramecium here also. Because I'm an art student, I do drawing and other things.
So you never had the time to do it, thing of such when you were out there?
Yeah, for sure, because part of my mind to church activities, I was passing from kettle to kettle, so you had to find church for smoking. But since I came yesterday, when I come out, I opportunity to get this book, and I bought this folder also with the last money I have because they were throwing you off. So I bought a folder with the money I have. I never use it on chores. That when I be here, I'll be maintaining my time on drawing also.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So folks, we will bring this broadcast to a closure, but just give you a little bit of an eye opener to the facility here, where this is the current look of this facility. And I'm told there are some folks in there who since last evening they've been there actually sleeping. Do we have people in there? Who are they?
Yeah, some of my friends there.
So I'm told they are sleeping or what?
They are sleeping right now.
But I want to talk to you briefly. What's your name?
You call me Ime.
Ime, how do you feel about this process to have you guys come here, you know, and the government want to get drugs out of your system? What have you?
Well, I'm so happy for this project that's going on because I've been wishing to move out of the drugs left. Yeah, because I was small on my mind about that and I was on the street. Yeah, I put me to the left. Yeah, so I'm so happy for the project. I go on and I believe that I will be here, say I'll be out of the project.
What you used to do first before you started the habit? What you used to do?
I was selling. I used to sell pills.
Okay.
Yeah, the trauma. I used to sell trauma and I mean in the habit today. Yeah.
But one of the issue the public actually is concerned about is you guys are taking the drugs, but then when they say ain't no sure the folks who are selling the drugs, you gotta refuse.
I just would not refuse to show the people, but for all the see them, they can run away. Yeah, we decide to carry the people to the heart. 1 or 2 people can show the people. Even the DA people, they say, oh, decide. So now when they come arrest, when we show the dealer, then the same people will call it the dealer and tell them, say, so and so, that man or that, he didn't want to show you to me. Yeah, so as soon as you go show the dealer, then you pay people the bidder. Yeah, so I will decide to not show the dealers.
Okay, so let's go down there. I see this fellow. He's trying to wash. I think it should be a shite. Yeah, but we will show him because of what he's doing, not necessarily because you want to put me on camera. But if you take a careful look there, you see the guy there. He's washing, and he's been told to leave the pond. But yes. Things here as the guys are having some rest, and this place is situated in the Johnsonville community. You see the folks here resting. And yes, yeah, so the guys are resting. Yes, yeah. We've been talking to some of your colleagues, and they are all saying that you guys need treatment. So yes, folks, see the guys. And if you listen to them, they are all complaining and saying, well, we need treatment. We actually need treatment. Treatment is all that we need at this point in time. You see here. I see a lot of souls on the yes. Another group of folks are here. And yes, you see, oh yeah. So this is the look of things here. So it's now squarely in the purview of the Ministry of Health to see how best they can swiftly come in to provide medication for the folks. And this is exactly the concern. So welcome to LMTV.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be with you.
What's your name?
My name is Ben Peter. Yeah, it's from Mike Gibby, Habel.
Okay.
Well, I feel certified when I came to Mosorado, when I started my just activity. Be living with a King Gray name, in King Gray. Started smoke drugs, DA, police, embarrass us. But we ourselves, we know that every day we are harming from the drugs. Our friends that are running behind us. And we know we went to school, we learn to, we can be like them, or we more than 10. But every day, running behind us and things. And so, we are very tired into the drugs habit. So we are only begging the Liberian people to come. The only solution we can do to all to come and help us save off in the solution we are in now. We need medication, we need their help, we need their consent to people all every day and night to see how we are coming on. Because the situation we are in, the crisis we are in is not an easy thing. I mean for men to lose a family for almost 10 years or 15 years, you don't know where your family is, until in your graveyard lying down. You in spirit every day, and for each time we go, we see dead bodies out. We are friends, we all been together. When you see yourself alive, you gotta tell God thank you. When God decides to do something for you, yes, it's very great. All are here today, we're not expecting ourselves to be here. But we're so thankful to God for God to bring us this far. As anyone who want to become a change man, to become someone good in society, from the place right now, you become a change person.
There are people who say the government is doing bad by taking you off from the street.
Well, being doing bad is not a bad thing. Yeah, because whenever you are certified for everything that you are doing, I'm good for you. When you need to steal, when you say, oh yeah, when you care criminal, you beat on criminal, steal, do the one thing, when you really want to desist from A. Actually, you should desist from A. So this is why some of we are very tired with this left.
So you're happy with the decision taken by the government?
Indeed, I'm so happy indeed with this government and to take care of us, to cater to us, to live their habit, bro, their habit, skin or everything. As I'm telling you right now, most of our brothers, almost 10-12 persons are dying every month. He's a brother, we're in tears.
And something that is very difficult to see you guys doing is the issue of taking bath. And then you hear now you just from taking your bath. How are you feeling?
Actually, since I came here yesterday, I won't lie to you, the government is working, because what we did, they were not really playing or organized. But the people only went in the community and we ourselves, we put ourselves together, we say, we don't smoke drugs again. We tire every afternoon running behind us. So we just put ourselves together, went in for ministry or sport. We say, where today we'll be here, we call a community, kill all that kind of kill off when tell here today. So we were there yesterday, the people took off from there and brought this far. So we care medication. If you the June you want to leave your jobs, you will go and take back whenever you are constantly taking by the June leave. So someone gonna fuck for medicine. And for me now, I can make it in the name of Jesus Christ.
Thank you very much. You say your name again?
My name is Ben Peter.
Okay, thank you very much, Ben. But we just go on quickly to show, because one of the issues they raise here is the issue of making sure that this place is actually fenced. And now this is what is happening. The guys are actually running the wires. Yesterday they said the Liberia Electricity Corporation, the LEC, came in here and connected this place, so they now have power from the LEC. But now this place has been an open area, so as part of the measures you want to put in is make sure that you can have a transparent fence where the folks can stay from within and look out, but may not go out. So here you have the folks now, they are running the wires and making sure that at least a bit of security is being observed. So some of the places where you have the wires are being removed, they are trying to replace them with new ones. Yeah, folks, this is a gradual process which took the government by surprise, but then they have to move in swiftly to find a remedy to the entire situation on hand. But yes, we will bring this broadcast to a closure from this point. We've been talking to some of the who were actually brought in from the King Gray area and other communities across. Yesterday they brought in 117, and then later It was followed by 37. So they are all here and expressing their gratitude to the government of Liberia for trying to take a giant step, though it took them by surprise, but yet and still they are making efforts. But what is key among the concerns coming from the folks here is that they need the Ministry of Health to come in swiftly. They need the Ministry of Health to come in swiftly to have them given medication to try to kind of detoxicate their body, because they are used to taking in drugs, and if you can keep them here for a day or two without taking substance, you have to give them medication that will stabilize their system. So wherever you are watching, this is an urgent call, and there are some folks on the live video who already say they want to give in their contribution. But like you listen to the Deputy Executive Director for Operation at the LRRRC, Mr. Joseph Cooper, he said all information, all activities can be channeled to the Ministry of Health. Whether you want to give a contribution to cash or can, you can go and contact the Ministry of Health, and then they will give you the necessary information. So I've been here with my colleagues. The Mayor Aaron Talu has been behind camera, and Kevin Miawe also from the Department of New Media and Rebranding. We're also here with the Deputy Director General for New Media and Rebranding, Mr. D-Flo Flomo, and our chauffeur, Jerry Stewart, for and on behalf of the entire team here from the Johnsonville LRRRC Center, Rehabilitation Center here. My name is Aisha Liba, and bidding you a pleasant afternoon from Johnsonville. All right.